I knew that being a hairstylist was great for 29 years, but I also knew that I needed to create an additional income stream in order to have money to pay bills, to do more travel, to vacation. So, when I came to the realization that you couldn't count on your customers, I knew it was time for me to create that second income stream. It was extremely important for me, and I felt stuck. So, I am not new to starting a business, but I am new to the digital marketing world. So it became very challenging for me, and not just the actual starting the business, but the thoughts behind it. I had to literally teach myself to just give in to the process and do it, and be ready to learn something new, which was very difficult for me. I didn't realize that learning something new, a new skill, was going to be part of the plan at this stage of the game. So I knew that I needed to do that. And alongside from all the burnout and long hours that I have standing up, I needed new options. So it was super important for me to create something that would give me more time, more freedom, and I was going to be able to provide for my family, those extra perks that everyone wants. A lot of people, when they start their business, they start it because something truly happened that kind of created that feeling of lack, and they need to do something now, of desperation. So when I started, it was because I knew that I couldn't depend on my clients anymore. Things are changing, the world is changing. People are less careful about canceling their appointments last minute or keeping their appointments. And being a hairstylist for 29 years, I saw a trend that I didn't like. So I really needed to create something that was going to give me additional security, and I needed more options. So, and I wanted more time. I want more time for my family. I mean, I know that that's like a thing. Everybody wants more time with their family. Everybody wants to have that extra time, that they're not just trading time for money. And this is why I'm here today. So if you are coming in with a desire to start something new, with creating an additional income stream, you're in the right place, because we are moving in a different direction, right? Things are different, things are happening, and we need to have more options in life. The moment I realized that my regular income wasn't enough was when I looked at, the time that I have from here to retirement, and I realized that I haven't been saving enough. So not only am I raising my kids, I'm providing for school education, I am feeding, the family, and we're taking care of bills as a couple. I could not believe that at this stage of my life, I'm like, wait a minute, this is not going to be enough. So I started to realize that it was time for something new. And this is why I started doing what I am doing. That realization, that moment when I said, wait a minute, not only am I can't count on my clients anymore, but now I have to have this realization that I don't think I'm going to have enough money. So there's so many factors that are happening in my personal life at this day and age, in my midlife. I am currently 55 years old, and my kids are grown, and I'm still working, and I'm still trying to catch up, like that's a thing, So starting something like this was going to give me more security, and I knew that I needed to go with it. And I didn't want to have to work at another brick and mortar with anybody else. I wanted to be independent. I wanted to work for myself. And this was the best thing that came up, because I don't have to have a product that I have to resell. I don't have a product that I have to buy another product in order to resell it. When you're selling digital products, they have a life shelf pretty much. So you can resell the same thing over and over again. And that's the beauty of this. So you have it once, and then you don't have to buy it again. So you have a 100% profit every time. And not even, I call it like, I don't know, as many as you sell, that's the percentage that you sell. Because you buy this once and you resell it over and over again. And that's the beauty. My kids are grown, but the bills are still, that we're still coming in. So I knew that creating a digital income stream was important. You start having all these feelings. You start having feelings of unfulfillment, fear. You don't feel safe anymore because what if something happens and you don't have that additional income? So it's very important for you to kind of create that security for yourself. Digital marketing caught my attention because I kept hearing about it, but I really didn't understand it. And I am one of those people that I like to understand what I'm doing. And especially if I'm going to get myself involved in something new, I needed to make sure that I knew what it was doing. So when I saw this live, like I'm doing now, this lady was there with her husband and she answered all my questions, and I felt relieved because I said, wait, this is what I've been waiting for. So I kept hearing about people making money online, and I got curious, and one day I decided I'm gonna do it, and I did, and here I am now. And I haven't looked back because for me, a lot of people, when they start a business, or let's say they buy a program or a resellable, they expect overnight, results. And unfortunately, that's not how it works. When you start a business, like anything else, people have to learn to know you and trust you. So all this stuff comes together. You have to either start posting regularly, putting yourself out there, and doing the work so people know, first of all, what you're offering, and second of all, that they can trust you, that this is something real, that this is not like a scam or something like that. So that's one of the reasons why I loved when they talked to me, because I felt like they made me feel safe, and that made me more curious. And then I took the plunge and I did it. Never too late to start something new, but I had already the idea and it was in front of me and I needed to take a leap. So that's one of the reasons why I said, you know what, this is it. I don't want to work for anybody else. I'm already working a regular 9-to-5 job, and I'm already realizing that, it's not enough, a regular 9-to-5, especially in these uncertain times when we're dealing with prices going up on every aspect of your life. Prices are going up. Power, water, food, insurance, and it's been going up for like a year or two. But since COVID, it's just dramatically shot up, and it's not going back to normal. So we're not expecting that normal, prices like we had pre-COVID. So that's the problem with that. So we have to kind of think about this and say, you know what? It's time for me to say, it's time to create something new. I need to start a second income stream. And you know what? Whether it's this or something else, I applaud anybody that starts another business, because I feel like you're courageous to do that. Not a lot of people can start a business and be that courageous. I've done it a few times and I put myself out there, and you should be proud of yourself if you're in business for yourself and you're doing something for yourself. My business is a step-by-step learning platform, and this platform provides all the information you need to resell the programs. Okay, so you don't need to quit your job to start something like this. You build this around your life. It's very flexible, and it's pretty realistic and doable for anybody that has a full-time job. So that's why I love this the most, because you're not like taking time off. You can do this and trickle it throughout your day. So that's the beauty of that. It has approximately a 1 to 2 hour work day. Obviously, when you're really, really good, then you get to that 1 hour. But it's about 1 to 2 hours. And pretty much one of the hours is what I'm doing now, which is talking on video. A lot of people don't want to do this. They want to do a faceless. That's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You just basically, you go ahead and you do a faceless, which is just like lifestyle stuff that you post, and you do it that way. So the beauty of this program is that it offers 100% profit. And there is nothing out there right now that'll give you 100% profit. Everything else, there's a commission being removed, a tiny commission being removed from your sale. And this is completely 100% profit. So you purchase this item once, and then you go ahead and resell it. and you resell it and make 100%. So no one out there will ever give you that. This is a unique situation that you have right now to make 100% profit. And this is why I love it so much. My business basically works while you're sleeping, while you're cooking, while you're taking care of your family, while you're going to the grocery store. The business is on automation. So after you purchase the business and you download it, it's on automation. So all the emails go out, everything is set up for you. So you're basically getting a business in a box and you're just setting it up and making it work. And the way you just are making it work is by putting yourself on video or putting 3 posts a day, that sort of stuff. This is the new world, people. We're moving into a new world. So it's very important that we start like thinking about that. You know, we're moving into the digital world, and we can't possibly think that it's going to be like this forever. So people are going to be communicating from here to Europe on a regular basis. And I'm not just talking family. You're going to be teaching, they're going to be people learning across the world from a teacher that is at the other side of the world. That's why it's so important to get on board with digital marketing or the digital world, because you're going to need to learn skills that are going to make you stand out and compatible. We have a community that is, it stands alone. And what it does is it's all the members that are part of this community. We stick together and help each other out. And it's a free product. It's a free community. And you're basically, every time you have questions or tech support, or if you need to reach the our mentor, which she started the program, it's easy access. We have regular meetings every once a week. And that's the beauty of it. You're not alone in this process. You are being held by the community. And that's probably the most important part of this business, Legacy 2.0, is that we have a community of like-minded people that are here to help each other. If you have a phone and you have a Wi-Fi, you have it all in this business. And that's one of the things that is easiest, because I've gone on vacation and I take my phone and if there's Wi-Fi, I can post my things and I can go live, you know, so it's very easy. Now, you know, you think about this and you're like, okay, what do you mean you don't have to have tech skills? Well, basically this business is built for you already. So all you're doing is following a video to set it up and make it your own, and you make it your own. And then you hop into the community, learn all the educational products, because this is your business. So you're buying this, but this is your business. The videos and all the information and education is there for you, but you have to put yourself in a predicament that you are learning the platform. You are learning what you're doing because you're starting a new business from scratch. So you are responsible for yourself. So being at the meetings and doing all that is part of it, right? So that's the important part, that you are taking the initiative because this is your business, to take care of your business, right? Because nobody's going to take care of your business like you take care of your own business. You don't need tech skills. I mean, you don't have to create a website. It's done for you. You don't have to know about systems. It's all done for you. So nowadays, we don't have to worry about starting a new business from scratch. It's going to give you the free blueprint so you can see what it's about. And then you have, if you decide that you want to try it out and go all in and do something new, then all the tiers are there, and you have from $100 all the way to $1,400. The $1,400 is Spanish and English. So if you want to resell the products to people across the country or around the world that speak only Spanish, you can do that and help them start their own business. So that's the beauty of this. You have low ticket and high ticket. The question is, how much do you want to make? So you'll be making 100% profit of those products that you're purchasing, and you're selling them again, and you're selling them again and again. The beauty of this as well is that you get the free training, free education. It's self-paced. Nobody's waiting for you. You do things at your own pace, and you learn. You earn as you learn. So as you're, posting and stuff out there, people want to know what you're doing and they want to start it. You can earn an income as you're learning how to put this together and really get really good at it. And this teaches you really good digital skills. So you see, when I was buying this business, I didn't realize what I was getting into. I thought I was just going to buy a product and resell it, just like I've done with everything else I've done in my life, right? Well, no. So here you're learning a new skill. And like I said, all the information is there for you. You learn how to market yourself. You learn how to talk. You learn what to say. You learn when to say it. You learn about all the social medias out there, including YouTube. And the beauty of all these social media platforms is if you already have your website, right? Because you set up your business and it's here, like you see on this link, or you tell people, message me ready if you want to know, which is what I tell people, message me ready. And then I send them the link themselves. When you have something like this set up, it's on automation, and you could be sleeping and people see your post and they go on your thing, click it, and then they want to know what you're doing, and you can have sales overnight. So that's the beauty of this. This works while you sleep. You're not trying to, reinvent the wheel. It's done for you, which is why I did it, because I did not want to have to start a business from scratch again. I've already done that twice. I started my salon business and I started my jewelry business. And it takes a lot of effort and money to do those things. And you have to be there and trade time for hours. You have to physically do the work. With this, after you set it up, all you have to do is show up like I'm showing up, or you do your 3 posts a day. You can start with one platform and then you move on to multiple platforms. People will see you everywhere and your link will be there, and they click it and they go and they find out what you're doing. So that's how this works. This is an automation business done for you. Done. And you check out the blueprint. It's a free blueprint that you'll be able to download so you can see what I am talking about. That way you have a better visual of how this works. Because unless you see it, you won't understand it. It's so intricate, but it's so simple at the same time. You're not only learning a new skill, but you're building confidence. I wasn't always great behind the camera. I wasn't always, but there's one lesson if you ever learn anything from me. The one lesson is that you're going to talk to the camera like you're talking to your best friend. You are not talking to millions of people, because that's who's watching, right? Eventually, even if I take this video and put it somewhere else, millions of people can watch it, right? But that's not how it works. You're talking to your friend, you're talking to your best friend, and that's how I was able to move past that fear and that engagement issue. So these are tips that I like to give out, because people think, oh my gosh, she's doing this and she's really good. Where did she learn how to do this? I didn't learn how to do anything. The only experience I have is that I've been a hairdresser for 29 years and I've been behind the chair. That is it. So this helps you to build your own brand. This is the beauty. So my brand name is Second Stream Society. Obviously, my name here is different, Digital Society, but it's my company is Second Stream Society. So you come up with your own company, and that's part of the things you learn. You get your own, website, and you put your name on it. So everything is yours. You make it your own, and that's the beauty of this. The best part of all of this, aside from getting 100% profit, aside from you can do it anywhere in the world, is that all you need is your phone and Wi-Fi. The best part. Because guess what? This thing right here is the one thing people never leave home without. Ever. So you're going to be in front of 5 billion people, possibly. You have 5 billion people on your phone all the time on social media. So why not make money? Why not make money out of social media if there's 5 billion people all the time on social media? That's the new world. That's the new direction. And this is how people are doing it. And moms specifically are secretly creating income from home, and nobody knows it, because you're not like, you don't have a a sign on your head. Oh, I'm going to go home and do social media sales. No, you don't talk like that, right? People don't know. But this is how people are making an income now. And some people are making very lucrative incomes online right now without a product, without a physical product. They're selling digital products. And that's the beauty of it. Financial freedom means different for everyone. And financial freedom for you may be another $400 a month, right? Aside from your income. That may be what sets you free. And that's a beautiful thing. Financial freedom for someone else may be $1,000 a month. Because that, in conjunction to their income, makes them feel free and secure. And for others, $10,000 a month is what they're looking for. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this is not about a numbers game. This is about what is it that you need. Where are your needs? That's how you're going to work, because you don't have to be like anyone else. You have to be yourself, right? So your needs and your, financial needs are different from anyone else. And that's what the important part of this is. What does financial freedom mean to you? And you make that decision, and you're going to make that decision if you decide to go with the digital world, how much you want to make. Our smallest program is $100. You want to make possibly $100 a day? $100 a day is about $3,000 a month. Some people make that in a month working at their regular job. You only do this for 2 hours a day. So those are the things you look at. So these are the important things. We have low ticket and high ticket. All the programs come with the education. All of them in our community is free. And then you go in there and you learn so much more, including affiliate marketing, so you have multiple income streams. And this is why this is such an important time, because we're moving into this digital world. And if you're in midlife and you're not super tech savvy like me, because I've been working my butt off all my life, this is something that is going to help you to move forward in life, to create that additional income stream, take you to the free blueprint so you could understand what I'm doing. I also have everything broken down in tiers there for you so you can see what the programs cost. These programs are resellable, okay? You buy the rights for them and you resell them and make 100% profit.